The Royal Navy, the British Army and the Royal Air Force, the protectors of the realm, they're all on the same team. That is, until the Inter-Service Championship, where once a year we come together to celebrate 100 years of respect, of rivalry and of rugby.
Jared Haylor, I'm a captain in the Royal Marines and I'm captain of the Royal Navy rugby team.
Top tackle from Stu Crossman, he's got him there. Jared Haylor in the right place at the right time.
My name's Peter Austin, I'm a bombardier and I am the captain of the British Army rugby team.
Peter, would I be correct in assuming that you are coming into this Inter-Services Championship with one ambition, and that's to win it?
Of course, yeah. It's every year it's the same two games, the same situation. You want to win them two games, and that's the tick in the box. Every time you step out on the pitch and you do a national anthem and you're wearing the shirt, it means the same thing.
And it's an important part of our culture and our heritage being British. And this is the epitome of us, our military personnel and our sportsmen. And watching the inter-services is where you can really sort of see the best athletes fight it out.
So it's a perfect day, you come here to Twickenham, you get the win. How do you celebrate?
Just get a few beers and watch the ladies' game and go from there.
Sounds great. Good luck. Thank you. Sarah, Hoodie, Jenks, the event, the moment, the match of the year is coming up. It's hammering down at Twickenham. Fingers crossed the sun's shining when we come here for the game. Your first year coaching the Royal Navy in the Inter-Service, this is big.
It is very big. Very big. I'm very nervous. Looking forward to it though. Looking forward to the challenge, stepping up.
Second year for you. I mean, practically a veteran by comparison.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Yeah, second year, but I've been involved with Army Rugby for a long time, so it just feels a bit different being up there rather than on the pitch now.
Where does this rank, the Inter-Services Championship and playing for the Army, compared to all of the other things that you've done in rugby?
Playing for the Army is pretty special. It's not often you get to, represent the UK, play international teams, and doing it for your work and the country. It's my most favourite shirt. I love wearing it. The pride that I feel wearing this red shirt is absolutely amazing, and no other feeling can beat that.
So whenever you're ready, straight down the barrel. Yeah.
Leading hand Rose Dixon, captain of the Women's Royal Navy rugby team.
What about this year then? What are your expectations? What are you looking forward to?
So just really looking forward to getting into camp next week, first of all. There's a real buzz around as the inter-services is drawing closer and as more and more of the questions are going out and availability and stuff like that. So just really looking forward to get back together with the girls and have everyone back together again, because it's such a good vibe in Navy camp and we have so much fun. So that's probably the biggest thing, is getting back with them, but also kind of stepping up that level of rugby from kind of our dev season leading into the pre-IS games, stepping up that level of rugby to something really fantastic.
There's a small group of supporters up there. They're on a stadium tour and we've just heard them make some noise, and there's 20 there, and it was loud. On the day here for the big one, there are going to be tens of thousands. It's going to be a lot louder. How are you going to prepare the players for that? How are you going to prepare yourselves for that?
The game isn't too bad, but the warm-up is so much hard work, and you can feel the tension in all the girls as well, because they can't hear each other and the music's blaring and they're trying to get things right, but it's not quite right. So you have to just have to explain to them and go over it. So you're not going to be able to hear each other in warm-up. So let's practice not talking to each other. Let's just practice being a bit on the ground. But I think when it kicks off and the game starts flowing, it's just like any other game.
I remember last year coming out to Twickenham and the noise was just overwhelming, and me and you wouldn't be able to hear each other. It's that noisy, and I just think that atmosphere is so electric, and it really drives you to want to do the best or be the best you can for your team and for your service.
Okay, how are you going to celebrate when you do win?
Wow.
Why should they support the Navy? Well,
they should. They should support the Army, shouldn't they? I think that's probably the answer. The Navy are the senior service. You know, we're the oldest service. So if you want some tradition and some history, and you know, everyone looks good in dark blue, don't they?
What I noticed there is you said our colleagues, but then all of a sudden it doesn't take long for the barbs to start coming in, does it? The senior service, is that something the Army agree with? And
well, I think on paper the Navy are the senior service, but I think the best way to describe inter-service rugby is probably the fiercest of rivals on the pitch, but the best of friends off the pitch.
Now this feels special because this is the tunnel where all of the players, every player who's ever played here at Twickenham will stand. We've walked past what's effectively a museum coming out of the changing rooms where we've got the history, great games at this great stadium, the birth of the Red Roses. We've seen pictures of Danny Kerr and Mara Itoje and Shauna Brown and all these legends who've worn the Red Rose. But of course, whether it's England men, England women, the Six Nations, the WXV, the World Cup, or the Inter-Services Championship, if you're going to play at this great stadium, you stand here in this tunnel and it feels amazing.
This year is we've had a lot of time to work and put a few things right that we got wrong last year.
My favourite memory of the inter-services is probably winning last year. As the first time for coaching, you know, having been on the receiving end of a lot of losses over the years.
The Babcock Trophy is in Navy possession once again.
We've heard from the players, we've heard from the coaches, we've heard from the legends. They live it, they love it, they look forward to it, and now it's time for you to come and see for yourself and to be a part of it.